From historic Royal Liverpool Golf Club, EA Sports, so proud to bring you continuing coverage of the world of golf. Rich Lerner joined up in the booth by Frank Nobilo. Frank, there's nothing like it early tee time to get the adrenaline flowing.
And also, too, the golf course is perfect. Less divots. You don't see any sort of marks on the green. Greens are going to putt beautifully. There's also, the course is a little bit softer. It's got the moisture from overnight. And also, when they've cut the golf course, there's that really green, fresh smell, like it's brand new. All in all, that's a good shot. Anytime you hit it in the rough's always a little bit of a lottery. Could have even jumped out a little more and perhaps gone even closer.
A birdie putt at 1. We check in with Nota Begay.
And this putt might just try to get away to the right, but not much at all.
Oh, yes. Very impressive right there. That goes down for a birdie. Oh, way too quick on that one. That's way right. That is straight into the thick stuff. Gonna take an extra club or two to get out of this mess as he sets for his second. Okay, so good work there to get this back out into the short grass.
And really, this is not a bad spot to be, just a little short of the green. Certainly not out of the question to get away with a par.
That's going to scoot a foot or two by. So the second hole a bit tougher than the first. It's a bogey to move him back to level par. Just no chance to hold the fairway there, and it bounds into the thick stuff. He'll have to conjure something from this lie because that is not very good. See if he can knock it on in 2.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
And this really is an ideal spot to take a run at this. I don't see much of anything that's going to influence the golf ball.
That one just going to sneak on by. So a little bit of everything so far. Bogey at first, birdie at second, and that par for third. A little too much roll on the back end there, and this is going to wind up diving into the heavy stuff. Now, from one of the oldest of all English seaside clubs, EA Sports welcomes you to Royal Liverpool in our continuing coverage of the world of golf. Alongside Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner, and partner, you and I have called a lot of rounds of golf through the years. I know there's always something that piques your interest. How about today?
Rich, every day brings you a chance to do something special. And when we get to sit in this perch, that's what I look for. And I don't want to see the head going down. I want to see that every single shot is a chance to do something special. That could be a chip. Maybe the chip goes in. Maybe it's a 30-footer that goes in. Maybe a drive gets rifled down the fairway. Do something special. That was some shot. Moved heaven and earth just to get that one out of the rough, and now safely on the green.
Iona Stephen is at the first green. This for birdie.
And the two words that come to mind looking at this are straight and flat. And that's music to any golfer's ears.
Nope. Nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. That ball went straight down into the heavy rough. We've got to be careful not to catch the hosel here as he lines up his second.
Now, that's not a bad shot, and the reason why I say that, you see the light, thick, heavy rough, just to forge that one out and get it on the green. Good going.
Yeah, that's a pretty good putt, just a little bit off the mark. So he'll finish that off for his par, a couple of fours to get his round underway. Oh, and that one nosedives right into the thick stuff. That could be problematic to say the least. So even from the thick stuff, a chance still to possibly reach this green in regulation. Good chance at one.
That ball was always heading a little bit right, but inside 10 feet, there's nothing wrong with that on this hole.
Wow, this would be some three right here. There's a good read right there. Birdie here at the third, and it gets into 1 under. And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine. This will be a 14-foot putt here. Well judged there. So after 2 pars to start his round, make it back-to-back birdies here at the third and fourth. And that one a little wayward. It bounds off the fairway and right into the thick rough. Well, that's really a good job right there to advance that ball down the fairway. That came out pretty clean, Frank.
Yeah, clean as a whistle, and now actually in great shape in this par 5.
Good soft hands. That is nicely done. 8 feet remaining here for birdie. Nicely done right there. A very strong start to his round. 3 under through his first 5 holes. He might have been trying to land that over the flag and spin it back, but that just carried much too far. Second shot now, here at the par 3.
Woo, Nelly. Whizzes past the hole. A difficult putt coming now.
Nope, good effort, but that's going to wander a few feet by. Two under on the day. That was close to being good, but it'll hop off the fairway and into the heavy stuff. Pretty shaggy lie here as he'll try to muster up something for his second. Okay, so good work there to get this back out into the short grass.
And really, this is not a bad spot to be, just a little short of the green. Certainly not out of the question to get away with a par.
Okay, can't take putts that length for granted, but that's in for a par. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Put himself in an excellent position. Keyboards, 88 yards. Really good opportunity here. Second shot. Disappointment there. We'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that, really. I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
That's how you do it right there. The approach misses the target, but the putter coming through from off the green, and that is a bit of a surprise birdie. The back nine here at Royal Liverpool kicks off with a long one, 507 yards. It's a par 4. The landing area is a tough one to navigate. It's narrow, it has mounds, and it has thick rough left and right. Up near the green, the bunker front and right is incredibly deep and must be avoided at all costs. And that one coming in too hot. It kicks off the fairway and right into the heavy stuff. We'll see how much that missed fairway is going to cost him this, his second from far back. Okay, so good work there to get this back out into the short grass.
And really, this is not a bad spot to be, just a little short of the green. Certainly not out of the question to get away with a par.
Okay, it's not stone dead, but that's not too bad. Yep, good work not to let that get away, and that's in for a par. It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. He needs to be mindful of the breeze here as he sets for his second. Oh man, absolutely can do no wrong. Dialed in, and that is an eagle, and this is a spectacular round of golf. The 12th at 449 yards is a dogleg left par 4. Those that try to chew off too much of that dogleg could find themselves in trouble if they're unable to carry the gorse. The approach will be to an elevated green that slopes fairly severely from back to front. And we'll have to see here. It looked like that ball hopped from the lighter rough into the heavier stuff. He's got a clear path to the green, but this definitely not where you want to be for your second.
It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
Now this for another birdie.
And I think you need to start this one just outside the hole to the right and let that ball work its way slowly down the hill.
Got it there, but not quite on target. That so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either, sitting up in the short grass. This one gonna have to stop quickly. It's his second. nothing seems to faze this guy. He's been rock solid all round long, and he comes away with a par. The 14th is a dogleg left, par 4 at 454 yards. Ideally, your drive should stay as close to the dogleg as possible, but middle of the fairway is just fine if it can avoid any of the 4-pot bunkers in the landing zone. The green, thankfully, is bunker-free, but it does fall off somewhat. Just did not want to settle. It'll wind up rolling off the fairway and into the heavy stuff. It'll take some effort from this buried lie, but a chance now to still reach this green in 2. Okay, so good work there to get this back out into the short grass.
And really, this is not a bad spot to be, just a little short of the green. Certainly not out of the question to get away with a par.
From about 8 feet. Yeah, good concentration there. That's a distance where a putt could get away, but that in for a par. Oh, and that is into the fairway bunker on this par 5, and that is a long way home from there. Getting out more important than distance here as he readies his second.
Fairway bunkers on par 5s. A little bit of a roll the dice situation. And that one through a 1.
Oh dear, that looks thick in there. Well, nothing seems to faze this guy. He's been rock solid all round long, and he comes away with a par. Ooh. The lie is not a friendly one, but still a chance to get on in 2 with a good shot here.
And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
We turn to Nota Begay III for this look at birdie.
Well, I've really been impressed with how he's handled the speed on the greens, but this one is going to be a tester down the hill.
That is crafty right there. A beautiful putt, and the result is a birdie. Now to one of the more visually stunning holes on the course, the par 3 17th at 136 yards. This has everything you want in a classic par 3 and a lot that you don't, including steep runoffs, deep bunkers, and a tricky green to putt on. Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Your swing didn't quite look right on that one.
Maybe a spot for the lob wedge, a second to the par 3.
Oh boy, far from a good shot there.
And the computer dials this one up at 26 feet. Needed that to turn a little more, but it hung out wide. How about 5 under par for the day? Now to the closing hole at Royal Liverpool, the 609-yard par 5 18. This hole confounded some of the best in the world during the 2023 Open, including Ricky Fowler and Justin Thomas. Tee shots need to avoid the internal out of bounds to the right. Many wound up laying up and taking the danger out of play. Those who try to reach this green in 2 can often wind up in one of 3 deep hot bunkers, short and left.
And that second shot on this par 5, it just came out too low, came out like a bullet. That first bounce, it wasn't going to stop. Second bounce wasn't going to stop, and just ran over the back. Shot after shot, more evidence there with that beautiful touch.
Chance now for another birdie. Okay, it's a nice finish, a birdie at 18, and that will be a 6 under.